Hey guys, it's Brad Haney, and this is another episode of Keto Eats. On today's episode, I'm doing a new product review of a company called FBOMB. They're Keto Krunch Chili Lime flavored. These are high-fat cheese crisps. I've actually never had them before. I don't know if they're good, bad, or not. We're going to go ahead and eat them. I'm going to eat the whole bag, whether I like them or not, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think. Just as I always do on these videos, I'm going to start out with my blood pressure, my blood glucose, and my blood ketones pre-consumption, and then measure them 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 120 minutes post-consumption. So that being said, let's start the process. So the blood pressure is coming in at 128/75 with a pulse of 75. Now we'll get the blood glucose reading. So the blood glucose is coming in at 4.6 millimolar. 4.6 millimolar. Now we'll move on to the ketones. So my ketone level is coming in at 1.7 millimolar, guys. 1.7 millimolar, and that's pre-consumption. So now that we've got our blood glucose, pressure, and ketone levels, we're going to go ahead and eat this, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think. So the packaging is actually pretty nice. I like the way it looks. It's a nice convenient size, so I think it would be really nice for travel. Let's see what they taste like. It's kind of an interesting looking product here. It's like a cheese puff. It is a cheese puff. They call them high-fat cheese crisps. So we'll see what the consistency is going to be like with this, and we'll let you know. So this particular flavor is called chili lime, and the consistency is a little bit different. It's a little bit, it tastes kind of like Parmesan cheese when it's cooked to the bottom of a pan or something. It's kind of crispy, crunchy. It's pretty good. I don't know that I love it, but it's pretty good. We're going to finish off this bag and see how it goes. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for 30 minutes here, and we're going to talk about this product a little. As far as the taste goes, the flavor goes, I think that it's pretty good. It's not, I wouldn't sit down and eat a whole bag of them. Honestly, I wouldn't sit down and eat a whole bag of them in a sitting by choice, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to go ahead and do it. So I think these things would make like great, I'm reading over the packaging here, I think these things would make great like croutons on a salad, or even if if you get a craving for like chips. Potato chips you can't eat, obviously, but I think that they would suffice a lot of people's cravings for that. I don't personally get cravings like that very often, but if you're a person who loves chips, or who loves croutons on your salad, or who loves something that more crunchy flavor. Nutritional breakdown on this is actually in the whole package here, which I would imagine most people would probably eat in a sitting. It's not a super large size. I would relate it to about the size of like a fun-sized Doritos. Serving, it's actually 1.75 ounces, so 320 calories, 26 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbohydrates, and 18 grams of protein. It says no artificial growth hormones, no artificial flavors, and no gluten. And this is the chili lime flavored, and I was first a little bit thrown off by the flavor of the first bite. The consistency was a little different for me, but then after eating the rest of it, it actually wasn't bad. I think it would be really good as like a crouton, or a substitute for a potato chip craving. So, all right, it's been 30 minutes since we've consumed the FBOMB Keto Krunch Chili Lime flavored. So we're gonna go ahead and get our blood pressure reading. So the blood pressure is 134/76 with a pulse of 68. Gonna move on to the glucose reading. Glucose reading is coming in at 4.5 millimolar. 4.5 millimolar. Gonna move on to the ketones. Ketone reading is coming in at 1.5 millimolar. 1.5 millimolar. We're at the 60-minute mark, and we're going to check our levels and see what happens. The blood pressure is coming in at 136/68 with a pulse of 62. On to the glucose test. Blood glucose is coming in at 3.8 millimolar. 3.8 millimolar, and this is 60 minutes post-consumption. We're going to get our ketone test now. 1.4 millimolar, 60 minutes post-consumption. Hey guys, so we made it to the 120-minute mark, so we're going to get our final readings now, and I'll let you know my final thoughts. So the blood pressure is coming in at 136/74 with a pulse of 64. So the final glucose reading is coming in at 4.6 millimolar. 4.6 millimolar, 120 minutes post-consumption. The blood ketone reading is coming in at 1.3 millimolar. 1.3 millimolar post 120 minutes post-consumption. So what are my final thoughts on FBOMB's Keto Krunch Chili Lime Cheese Crisps? I think they're a go. I'm going to give them a thumbs up. I think they're a pass. I think they're a great way to use like croutons on a salad. You can use them for chips if you dip them in guacamole, or maybe some low-carb salsa. And I think it's a great way for people who are craving the chips, or you're craving that crunch, that crispy. I think it's a good product for that. So we went through the process. We tested the ketones, we tested the glucose, and we showed that this product, at least on me, is definitely keto friendly. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up. All right, guys, let me know in the comments section what you'd like to see. You want to see more product reviews, and let me know how I did. Give me any questions or comments, and I always support and appreciate the positive feedback. So let me know how I did. Let me know if you like this review. Give me ideas on things that you want to see. So leave comments or ideas on things you'd like to see tested, and I'll do the best I can to get that done for you. Thanks a lot, guys.